All right, 99.9 Punk World Radio FM. You guys already know what time it is. And right here, we are live on the Prescott FM radio dial. And of course, Facebook and YouTube as well. And we have California's own. We got Tokyo Riot right here in the building. Virtually, that is. How are you guys doing this evening?
Oh, man.
Fantastic.
Fantastic, yes.
Happy to be here.
Hey, man. I'm happy to have you guys here as well. I have to say, I'm a little low-key jealous that you guys actually are enjoying that California weather, man. Down here in Canada, we're just transitioning into fall, and I'm not having it, man. I would kill right now to have at least one more weekend of summer.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been great.
I think it's a little too hot over here sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, man, you guys must be used to it as well, man, especially being in California all year round, heat. I mean, obviously it gets exhausting, obviously, because it's heat, but I'm pretty sure you guys are pretty well used to it by now.
Oh, man, come on now. The beach. Oh, can't complain, right?
Yeah.
But I know you guys are very, very busy individuals, so I'm not going to take you away from your Wednesday evening too long, but I got to take you guys back to the beginning of this amazing band, and I have to ask, how did all four of you guys actually meet and come together as one to form what the world now knows as Tokyo Riot?
Ooh.
So actually, we started back in.
Hey guys, I think I lost you. Like I can see you, but I can't hear you now. Not sure what happened. What the fuck just happened?
Sorry, can you hear us?
Oh, there we go. I can hear you perfectly now. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, someone was calling.
Oh, it's all good. At first, I was like, "Oh no, what happened?" Oh my god, what happened again? Shout out to Provio Media as well. I'm not sure if you guys are still there. Screen went black. Okay. Hello? Are you guys there?
There we go.
Yo.
There we are. There we go.
There we go. Technical difficulties there.
It happens, especially in live broadcasts. You know what I mean? It definitely happens. But I believe we were actually speaking about the origin story, just how you guys actually first met and came together to form Tokyo Riot.
So most of us, we actually joined, we made the band back in high school. Me, Caesar, and Miguel were all from high school. We all know each other. And also the bassist, which he couldn't be here today. And then like a little while after, my brother joined. And that's pretty much it. Like that's how Tokyo Riot formed, Like we started off in the garage and we just, tried to grind every day, every weekend. And now we're here.
And also as well, I actually saw on an Instagram post way back, one of your guys' very first posts that you guys posted a throwback. August 24th of 2021, you posted a throwback photo of the front sign of a Go-Go's front sign. I was wondering if you could actually just tell us a bit more about, the Go-Go. And of course, like, how is that actually, one of your guys' throwback photos? I'm pretty sure that's probably where you guys first performed.
Yeah, the whiskey.
Yeah, so like I was saying, we started back in high school like a few years back, 10 years ago. And that's what, like, one of our biggest shows back then was at the Whiskey, I think 2010, right?
Yeah.
And that was such an amazing experience. Huh?
Yeah.
That was so cool. It was such a surreal experience to play at the Whiskey, like the famous Whiskey.
Yeah.
So it was awesome. And then we life happened, like we all went to college, we all did our things, and we came back. We were like, the pandemic hit. We were like, you know what? Screw it. Let's come back. Let's come back stronger. So we formed again and we started playing again.
And especially as well, having one of your very first performances ever as a band at the Whiskey Go-Go is like absolutely phenomenal, man. Like
Yeah.
even Canada and overseas, everyone knows what the Whiskey Go-Go is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to throw that in there, but we're playing at the Whiskey like 3 more times this year, so it's gonna be fun times.
And while we're actually on the topic of that, have those shows already happened, or are those actually shows that are actually booked and coming up? If so, what are the dates? And of course, like, where can we actually snag ourselves some tickets?
Okay. Right now we have 4 more shows to go. So we're playing actually the Whiskey with Crazy Town. I don't know if you guys heard of Crazy Town. We're playing at the Whiskey November 24th, and then we're playing December 15th at the Whiskey with Agent Orange. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
know you guys
fun.
heard of Agent Orange, classic punk band, from the 80s. And we're going to play with Sponge, a classic band from the 90s, on April 19th at the Whiskey a Go.
And also as well, March 18th of 2022, you guys actually released the amazing 10-track album titled "Welcome to My Giant My Giant Bed." I was wondering if you could actually just tell us the story behind this phenomenal album, and of course, are there any hard copies available to be purchased today?
Actually, everything's on Spotify, Apple Music, every streaming service is out there. And the way we came up with this album was it was just like kind of like the pandemic happened, and we're all at home. And I remember that I was going over some kind of old lyrics I had and some old like ideas, and I called my brother and I told him, hey, you know what? I know we're in a pandemic. I don't know when it's gonna end. It's probably be like 3 or 4 months. I'm thinking it's cool to get the drummer, and I talked to him like starting his album again. I mean, he's making a new album. And they're like, okay, so we drove to a drummer's house and we just knocked. After 10 years, we were all like, went to our regular lives. And I told him, guess what? Let's get the band back together. So we got back together and started working on this on some lyrics I've been writing. So we're working on some lyrics, and then they came out with amazing like drifts and cool like jams. I'm like, okay, we can put this together. So we started writing 2 songs, 3 songs, 4 songs. Next thing we had an album, thanks to the pandemic. But yeah, we wrote an album in the pandemic, and we went straight forward for that. And we're here now, So and then we have 2 music videos. We just released a new music video too, by the way.
And also as well, I actually saw some pictures actually on your Instagram of just you guys just in the studio creating this amazing album. And it's so crazy as well, just how you guys had masks on and everything. I couldn't imagine being in a studio trying to actually just use instruments and wearing a mask. Like, was that difficult for you guys to kind of transition into, I guess?
I can imagine it was pretty difficult for Caesar because like he's active on the drums. He has to wear that. That kind of sucks.
Yeah, and I sweat a lot as it is already, so wearing a mask was just it's pretty daunting, but everybody's all separated. We're all in different rooms, so I mean that helped a lot. Yeah. But it was still pretty. It was a little bit different than your typical recording.
I think the recording took longer because of the pandemic. So we had to be like in separate rooms. So it was very different. It just took a longer process to make. And so we got it through. Mask and everything, quarantine, but we got it through.
I honestly could not even imagine playing an instrument with a mask on because obviously I have glasses, so I mean my face would fog up. I wouldn't even know what the hell I'm doing. I'd just be like ghosting it the whole time. I would literally probably get kicked out of a band before we even get a chance. They'd be like, dude, straight up, we need someone that can run this guitar or drums without glasses. Like, get them the hell out of here.
But yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. So we recorded at DOB Studios in Santa Fe Springs. And Derek O'Brien, he was the one who pretty much, put everything together, helped us, set up all the instruments, get all the sound, and pretty much mix the whole track. So yeah, shout out to Derek out there.
And also, August 2023, you guys actually participated in Los Angeles, California's legendary Battle of the Bands. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this competition, and of course, did you guys actually happen to actually get the W?
We wish.
Next time, I think that experience was really amazing because there was I think out of 1,500 participants, and we were the top 8. So that was, just to be the top 8 was a privilege, to be in the top 8 of all bands of LA, And playing with Mike Wright, that was another big band that it was amazing to play with him. There was what's the other band? That was a great band. Ashley, what's the next word? Ashley, something for our last name too, but it was just an experience just to be around that environment, to be in the same level as everybody.
They're all great bands.
They're all great bands.
They're all amazing.
So being part of that was amazing.
And also as well, September 16th of 2023, you guys had the opportunity to perform with, I know you mentioned them a few moments ago, Crazy Town over at Crazy Fest. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about, Crazy Fest just as a whole as a festival. And of course, did you guys get the opportunity to kick it with Crazy Town before or after your guys' performance that night?
Yeah, Shifty was awesome.
Yeah, we got to hang out with Shifty Shell Shock backstage, and
He's so cool.
He's really cool, man. Like that guy. We opened up for them actually. We opened up for Crazy Town, so that was an honor. You know what I mean? That was awesome. That was really awesome. And Crazy Fest was like you're looking at 3,000, 4,000 people. It was like a giant festival. It was amazing. It was a cool experience. Like to be in that crowd and to be on stage with Shifty Shell Shock. You know what I mean? Wow, it was awesome.
And I couldn't even imagine the adrenaline going through you guys as well, actually, just being able to perform at that festival, because you have so many people, like, you probably couldn't even see ground. You just saw, like, pure people for, like, miles.
Oh, yeah, it's like an ocean of heads. I'm just like, wait a minute, it's sometimes, it's like, I think when every show we play, like, we just go up there and give it our best, It's about just doing our best show and just, giving all we got. And the fans they're our critics, and they give us like an awesome response. So we just feed back from that energy. So, we love it.
And also, this week, I know you mentioned this a few moments ago as well, but this week you guys actually dropped your brand new music video titled Away with Time. I was wondering if you can actually just tell us a bit more about this particular music video. And of course, like, what is the story actually just behind the meaning of the video, man? Because you guys have so many amazing effects just in that video alone.
Yeah. Well, it's a funny story. We play at the Chain Reaction, I think in October, and there was his director that was from a cable company. He kind of like saw us. He was looking for another band play, and I guess when he caught us play, he was just he caught his attention. So after the show, he talked to me, asked me that he liked that song "Away with Time," and he would like to do a project with me. And I told him, yeah, that'd be cool. Let me talk to the guys, So one day we got together and started kind of talking about, the lyrics and what am I talking about, and I'm like, oh, I'm talking about, well, the lyrics are about like, everything you want to do in life is time always escapes. So time is always away from me. So if I could just catch up with time, but time is going backwards. So it's about just catching up with time and everything I want to do, so I try to catch up on everything I do, right? So I just feel like the director liked the idea, and then he started just coming up with some crazy ideas. And I told him, you know what, you got full creativity, just go for it. And then when I dropped, I think this week, I was just like, that came out cool. It's getting a good response. Good feedback. So thank you guys for liking the video. Thank you so much.
And once I announced this interview, I had a lot of your fans actually DM me on Instagram wanting me to ask you guys if there will be another album in the foreseeable future or even in 2024. Is there new music on the horizon for Tokyo Riot?
Nah, just kidding. Yeah, we're already working on new music. We're thinking about maybe 9 or 10 songs, new songs. Expect it next year.
We play them live as well. So
yeah, we've been throwing them in there here and there. If people catch them, they catch them.
Yeah.
But so far, like we played one actually in Crazy Fest, and we got pretty good feedback. So that's good. We're going in the right direction. So we're actually really excited to release that next year.
Yeah, we might go back to the studio. We're looking at going back to the studio next year. So we'll start working on a new album. Yeah.
And also, guys, obviously, aside from this album that you guys currently have in the works, and of course, these amazing shows coming up as well, what is next for Tokyo Riot? Like, is there anything we happen to miss during this evening's broadcast? Like, anything you guys still want to talk about or promote? We still got you here live on 99.9 FM this evening.
I just think that, this journey that we've been doing, guys, we're just very, very happy, very grateful for the fans, like, are so supportive, supporting us every show, like, going to every show, like, we're just very, very happy, and we're just looking forward. We promise you guys that, we're not done. We're just going to be coming back stronger with new stuff, awesome music, and just bigger stuff, right, guys?
Yeah, we just got started, so expect a lot of shows, a lot of posts, a lot of stuff from us. New music, definitely. We're trying to get some merchandise going as well. Yeah, I know you asked about a hard copy. At the moment, we don't have one, but
although we were thinking about doing vinyls, right?
Yeah,
for the
something like
first
that.
album. And we're not good for the second album, so that'd be pretty cool to do. As far as like physical copies, I mean, we can start doing them, but we'll see. It's in the works.
Yeah, it's definitely in the works. Definitely will be happening. So expect all that. Definitely everything that we release or are about to release will be part of. Usually we'll post it on Instagram or on your Facebook. You can catch all that information there. We got links for all the stuff. Shows, tickets, and all the updates pretty much go through there.
And also, guys, obviously I know how to follow you on social media, but for the individuals here in Canada that might just be discovering Tokyo Riot this evening, how can they go about following not only you guys as a band, but of course individual members as well?
Oh yeah, on our Instagram, just go to our page and we have our little links. You just click each link. So I'm Big Save on Instagram.
I'm Cheese Shred. Don't ask why. But anyways, yeah, I don't really post too much on Instagram, but I might start. Who knows?
And C Gomez 91.
Very good. Sorry.
Oh man, I gotta say, I absolutely love the Instagram handles, man. I honestly, I tried to get down here, man. I tried to make some creative ones as well, but I have a really messed up sense of humor, man. So I mean, when I tried to make a few of them, Instagram was instantly like, "No, man, we're not having that." What I got to say first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for a little bit of your time here this Wednesday evening and just talking about the history of your band and, of course, what is to come. I'm super stoked just to actually be able to follow you guys and just see what's next, man. You guys are literally on the rise. You guys are doing everything right. And, I mean, you guys are about to blow up, man. I know you guys already have, but I'm talking about, like, boom, like Mecca, man. I can really see that happening for Tokyo Riot.
Thank you
so much. Thank you.
Thank you for having us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, you're most certainly welcome, guys. Definitely have yourselves a phenomenal night out there in California, and I'm pretty sure down the line we definitely shall talk again here soon.
For sure.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night.